So, to continue on with the segment of the gray area, I've got part 3. So,
how did our poll do?
The poll, we had 12 votes total.
Okay, that's not bad.
It was very much on one side. We had 1 vote for Frozen Like Han Solo and 11 votes for the experimental procedure.
Okay.
You know, the one that was used on cats and large vermin.
Right.
Only up to this point.
You know.
That one.
You know.
Yeah.
It's textbook.
It's textbook.
It's elementary, my dear Watson.
Yeah. So that's the direction we're going to go. I wrote this a couple days ago because it was so in favor of that already. So I just assumed what was going to win, and it did. So to continue on, part 3. Let's see. We're just going to jump right in. You feel the chill of the cold steel table you lie on against your body, and a faint blurred light overhead creeps into vision. A splitting headache and pain in your abdomen, an instant indicator of the recent surgery. Oh, well, would you look at that? I told you he wasn't dead. You hear the familiar voice of the rabbit man just feet from where you lay. As you rub your eyes and try to gather your bearings, you feel a large hand take you gently by the arm. Try and keep the movements to a minimum. You're not in the clear yet. This voice is that of one you have yet to be introduced. As your vision begins to clear, you look up to see a large man in a gray coat looking down at some sort of futuristic tablet in his right hand as his left remains on your arm. As you're no doubt aware, you survived the procedure, a miracle in itself, but you're going to have to remain under close watch for the time being until we can observe how your body takes to the new hardware we installed in your cerebral cortex. Yes, I looked up cerebral cortex. And it is what I thought. Look it up.
Google it.
Hashtag look it up. And I'll ask you one more time not to smoke in here, please. The doctor turns toward the rabbit in the corner, sitting in a wooden chair, extinguishing his freshly lit cigarette in the ashtray on the small table next to him, with a grimace on his face as he returns the glare back to the tall man in gray. Rest now. I'll be back in a few hours to check up on your status. A nurse will be in periodically to check your vitals. The doctor turns and exits the room before you can ask any questions. All right, let's get you out of here. Gary lights another cigarette and he hops from his seat and makes his way toward the door. But the doctor, he told me to rest. I can't just leave the hospital, you reply. No time. We got to go. I did a little digging while you were out, and there's more to all this than we had initially anticipated. Let's go. No, I'm not going anywhere until you clear some things up for me. What exactly is going on, and why are we in such a hurry to get out of here? Listen, we're already short on time. We can talk on the ship, and I'll tell you everything I know right now. But right now, we have to go. Please, just trust me. The rabbit pulls open the door and slightly and stops, looking out into the hall and then back over his shoulder. Conflicted with the instructions of the doctor and the urgency of the rabbit, you reluctantly remove the sheet draped over you and slowly pull yourself up to a sitting position on the table. The moment you place your feet on the floor, you begin to feel dizzy, but attempt to shake it off as you remove the IV from your arm, along with the other wires attached to your arms and chest. Slowly, you attempt to take your first step, nearly collapsing as you step back and grab a hold of the bed railing to stop your fall. Your palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on your sweater already. Mom's spaghetti.
I thought it was a tuna fish sandwich.
You make your way to the door and follow Gary out. Constantly scanning his surroundings nervously, he stops just short of turning the corner and whispers back, "Hold up." You stand against the wall for a few seconds, gripping your torso in pain, waiting for the rabbit's command. Now, move. Following the rabbit down the hospital hall, passing numbered rooms housing other patients, you feel a sense of uneasiness as you sneak hurriedly past the tall, gray doctor's office, where you can see the doctor talking on the phone with his back towards you through the glass door. Turn after turn, you travel through what seems like an endless maze of doors and numbers housing the sick and dying, all while following your small companion. Then suddenly you hear a voice yell back from down the hall behind you, "Stop it right there." Your stomach drops as you turn to put a face to the voice. You stare in utter confusion as you see a black rabbit cigarette in mouth, now quickly making his way towards you. Gary? Glancing back, you see Gary, stopped, waving you on to follow. Let's go, he screams. Just then, a code yellow is announced over the intercom, and immediately the door beside you swings open, and out rushes a security guard. As he reaches for the pistol on his side, you deliver a right hook across his jaw, knocking him out cold in the first swing. You quickly grab the gun, cock it, and point it at the rabbit running at you. He stops dead in his tracks as you glance back and forth between the two, exchanging your aim from one to the other. He's a fake sent here to take you God knows where and do God knows what with you, says the second rabbit. Don't listen to him. He's a program sent here to destroy you. Shoot him, says the first rabbit. You take a moment, weigh the odds, and decide for yourself which must be the imposter. Which rabbit do you shoot? Hey guys, if you'd like to be a sponsor of the podcast and help us out, you can head over to patreon.com/bitesizemammoth. Kind of helps us out month to month, helps us to buy new gear, and so we can keep bringing stuff like this to you. Also, 10% of your donations go to a charity of your choice, so that's pretty cool.
Visit teespring.com and search Bite Size Mammoth to check out some of our shirts, mugs, and some other stuff that we got going on.
Like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter at Bite Size Mammoth.
Oh, man.
To clear it up, Rabbit 1 is the one you've been following. Rabbit 2 is the one that just appeared behind you.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Man. Shoot, man. I don't know.
I know which one.
Do you know which one?
No.
Oh, okay.
I know which one I'm shooting.
I know which one is which.
Well,
Do you
that's
have
good.
More? Like,
That is the segment.
that is? Okay.
That is where we end the segment.
So you know which rabbit.
I mean, not entirely.
Yeah, did this week's.
This
Forever.
week's.
No.
Yes. I know which one is which, and whichever.
And just like the TV show Lost, we're going to leave you wanting.
I thought you were going to say Lost. I was like, there it is.
Oh, I didn't
Just like the TV show Lost, we're going to leave you
Lost.
lost.
In space.
Man, I wouldn't even know really. I mean, okay, I think I know which one I would shoot. Should we talk about it on here, or should we just let people figure it out, or should we just give our arguments and let that be of some help?
Yeah, I kind of want to hear what you guys have to say. I want to know what you guys would do.
So,
According to...
well, we could talk about it, but I mean, ultimately, it's up to how they see it.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to like
Sway
their opinion. But I mean, let's just do it.
Well, let's give opinions on why each rabbit is the right one. 'Cause
I don't know. Okay, so all right, so Rabbit 1 is the one he's been following. Rabbit 2 is the one that said, "Hey, stop."
Yes.
Okay. I think that Rabbit 2 is the real rabbit.
Why?
You know, now that I say that, though, it's like, so Rabbit 1 was with him in the surgery, was with him when he came to, and followed him all the way to the room. And he was kind of there.
Rabbit 1 was in the room when you woke up.
He was in the room when you woke up. So he was there the whole time, as far as you know. Where would Rabbit 2 have been this whole time?
Well, that would be a perfect opportunity for, say, the imposter rabbit. So, to like sneak into the room and be like, "Hey, let's go against doctor's orders and get you out of here." Like, why would the rabbit even care what happened to you anyway?
Well,
it could go either way. You know, the imposter could go against the doctor, or the imposter could be like, you know what I'm saying? That's the point of it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think.
Okay,
Does
yes.
that make sense?
So Rabbit 1,
Yeah.
if he was the imposter, he would want to get him out as fast as he can because he wants to take him to do something. We don't know what. Apparently, there's some giant the universe is collapsing in on itself. One rabbit apparently is trying to save it from falling apart, and the other rabbit seemingly wants destruction.
Right. What brand of cigarettes do the rabbit smoke?
Pall Mall, Turkish blends.
I was going to say, is it going to be Pall Mall? No, it's Tough Guys.
No, it's specifically Turkish blends.
It's Turkish blends. They both smoke the same cigarette?
The other was the Rabbit 1 didn't have a cigarette in its mouth.
Well, because the doctor made him put it out, right?
Oh, sorry. Rabbit 2 didn't have a cigarette in its mouth.
Yeah.
They both had a cigarette in their mouth.
Oh, he did have a cigarette in his mouth? Oh, okay.
You remember right before they left the room, he lit another cigarette and said, the doctor left. He lights a cigarette, hops down, and said, let's get out of here.
Yeah, but did Rabbit 2, the one that chased after him, did it say that he had a cigarette in his mouth? Oh, darn it.
So
You're looking at
An exact mirror.
details.
So if
Very good.
one of them is
Very good.
built to destroy him, why get him out of the hospital? Why not just destroy him
No,
there?
no. I think he's trying to destroy the universe, and you
Or the key.
are the key. Yeah, you're some sort of
Oh, okay.
tool. Like, you're the catalyst for something that went awry.
Wow.
Mm.
Can you
Catalyst.
imagine wanting to be important your whole life, only to figure out your only job is you have to live or the universe dies?
And like, oh.
Yeah.
I guess I'll live.
It's like the only reason you exist is so the universe can be destroyed. Wow. What a legend.
Okay, yeah, so, I don't really know. He's, okay, so he tells him to hop down. There's more to this than we thought, and we gotta get out of here now. So it's almost as if that rabbit knew that the first rabbit was coming. Oh, sorry, that this rabbit 2 was coming.
Yeah.
Is he trying to get away because he is the bad rabbit, or is he trying to get
Exactly.
away from the bad rabbit?
Exactly.
Is the bad rabbit working with the doctor?
Yeah, who's this doctor? And what about these nurses?
It's like, if it's the same rabbit, if Rabbit 1 is the same rabbit from the beginning, he's probably the bad guy. If I had to guess.
You think, what?
I think if the first rabbit is the same one from the last episode,
You think he's the bad guy?
I think he's the bad guy.
So you think he's been the bad guy the whole time?
Perhaps.
But then this other rabbit is the good guy.
Yeah.
So the
'Cause
rabbit,
if he's working with a doctor,
Yeah.
so rabbit 2 is showing up for the very first time, but he is in fact the good rabbit.
I don't know. It could go either way. But I think, but from my thing, I would say shoot the first rabbit.
Shoot the one you've been following the whole time.
Yeah.
Or
What did my
In the
wife
hospital.
make me?
yeah.
What's great, what I like about this so much is that I already know which one is which.
Yeah.
So, like, it's legitimately going to take a crazy turn.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, either way, like,
So you know which one is the right rabbit.
I know
is
which
the bad
one is,
rabbit.
yeah.
But because of the poll we'll put out,
I will go with it.
yeah. So you'll either
I
shoot
know
good
which
rabbit or
side
bad
I
rabbit.
prefer,
Yeah.
but I can make it work.
Shoot the
either
good
way.
rabbit.
Yes. Oh man. So yeah. Dang.
Can you imagine? This
I don't-
story ends,
there's
the
got to be
universe is
some
done.
sort of. There's got to be a telling detail.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's literally 50-50.
Details.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to think of the.
It's in the
details.
details.
It's in the.
The
details.
rabbits and the details.
The answer is there.
The answer is here. Dang it! I'm gonna have to listen to this 100 times and then vote.
Yeah.
You'll get it once if you guys listen back to it.
Will we?
If you listen back to it, I think if you pay attention,
What a way to generate listens.
Right? This is pretty great. Jeez.
you would get monetized after so many.
We have to get sponsors.
Yeah.
If you're looking to sponsor a podcast,
Yeah.
What is
We'll-
it?
we'll
Blue
write you
Ribbon.
stories.
blah.
Blue Ribbon,
What do they sponsor? everyone.
Blue Apron.
Blue Apron. They sponsor everyone.
Blue Ribbon.
Yeah, I know. We should get it. We should do that.
Dude, I like Blue Apron. But which rabbit?
I don't know. There's got to be detail that we all missed.
Yeah.
There's gotta
I
be
know
some
what my
detail.
knee-jerk reaction to shoot would be.
Who?
The
which is
one
who?
that startles you,
Yeah.
The one that startles you.
the new one that came in. Two rabbits.
Wait, who are you?
Oh, God.
I don't understand. You're different.
Cannot comprehend.
You're different.
Which
the
one's
same.
that, Kevin? Which
Shoot
one?
them both.
You're the same but new.
Just off yourself.
Oh my God!
Wow.
If people go into the comments,
Oh, my gosh, dude. You might have to rewrite the whole thing.
So that's the end of
The
that
story's
one.
over.
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't even said.
Nah,
that.
dude. I don't know, man. Because it's like the first rabbit could be the bad guy, but then the second rabbit could be working for some nefarious plot with the doctors and got all the hospital staff involved. You don't know where you are. It's an intergalactic, interdimensional hospital.
Right?
I'm glad you understand that.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's like the rules don't apply. It's weird that they have a security force, like a normal hospital.
Bro, it's Space Force.
It's Space Force, dude.
Well, that's what threw me up, because I figured, I was like, this should be some interdimensional type hospital, but then you said for the sick and dying. I'm like, do they die? Okay, all right, and that took me somewhere irrelevant. So now we gotta go back to the rabbits.
So it led me down a different rabbit hole.
Which one would you shoot, Kevin?
Shooting this, I would shoot the second one.
Really?
You would shoot the one that's coming chasing after you, going, "No, hold on, wait, no, don't."
There's one you're following and one that's
I would shoot the
Following
one
you, yeah.
following me, the one
Okay.
running after me.
you're gonna shoot rabbit 2.
That's
You
how I
would.
want. I would, yeah.
I
Okay.
would be really. I'm gonna have to listen back, because there's the detail. I don't feel comfortable saying right now,
Yeah.
because to me, like I said, there's a detail I'm missing, and it just is. It's a level playing ground. I feel like it's
Dude,
chance.
take the leap.
All right,
Don't
fine. I
overthink
shoot
it.
rabbit. I shoot rabbit 1.
All right.
That's just
Oh,
your
that's all
gut.
I'm asking.
Yeah, that's my gut.
We could
That's
pause
the one
it.
that makes most sense to me, to be the bad person, to be the one that's scheming up the whole thing.
Rabbit one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to
and
me.
trying to rush him
To
out.
me.
You know, like the other, because like you said, rabbit number 2 is like in charge of everything, so he could be. Well, the rabbit figure is supposed to be in charge of this dimension or this universe and numerous more, right?
Yeah. This is
That's-
like an
that's
episode
kind
of
of
Rick
his
and
thing.
Morty.
this
You watch that?
I do. Yeah.
there's an if you
Good.
go back
it
you can there's an infinite there's like a huge like infinite number of dimensions.
Right,
And
he's in charge
the
of it.
overseer of 434. Your dimension specifically.
Oh, okay.
So your
Oh,
universe.
jeez, Rick, I don't know.
Yeah, to
So
put it in
is
kind of
he-
his
Turn into a car,
perspective,
Morty.
like your
Do it.
universe. He says, he's like, essentially, I'm
That's
the
pretty good.
boss of
That's
your
pretty good, Rick.
universe.
Right.
Wish I could do Morty.
Yeah, so like imagine
Have to be a sissy.
endless number of dimensions. He's the overseer of yours specifically.
So I'm just imagining like this overseer of our universe, like off trying to like figure out what's going on. He's not in the room. The doctor did his thing, and
Yeah.
possibly giving rabbit number 1 plenty of time to sneak in there and pretend to be him.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But that's okay. I'm gonna have to go back and listen.
Oh,
So
boy.
right now,
I'm
knee-jerk
getting ideas
reaction.
right now.
Awesome, write
Yeah.
it down. I'm getting so
could've been a
knee-jerk
ruse for the
reaction.
whole time.
I shoot rabbit 1, the guy I've been following, but I'm gonna go
Yeah,
back.
I have to
and
go
listen.
because I'm like, oh man, maybe that's just too obvious. But I have to kind of put that aside and be like, okay, what would I do if I'm in this situation? Like, if this is me,
Yeah.
boom, I know it. I'm just gonna have to shoot rabbit 1, without being like, oh, this is just too obvious. Like,
Yeah.
of course the rabbit 1, like that's how Roach could be writing it. But it's just gonna be like, well,
I see through your plans.
yeah, trying to be too neckbeardy and
Yeah. Real, yeah. Omoyo wa motion da you. Nani?
What is that?
yeah,
It's
and
you.
It's
You're already
Japanese.
dead.
You're already dead.
the whole thing was you're
That-
already
Yeah.
dead.
It's like sorry, you're already dead. And the guy's like, what? Which is Nani.
Wait, what?
It's really dumb.
Okay, so Kevin, you shoot rabbit 2.
I'm shooting rabbit 2.
And Steven and Tyler shoot rabbit 1.
So far, yeah.
All right, dude.
Okay.
So somebody here is right,
Yeah.
or we're all wrong, and that's
Well,
what Roach is wanting.
Well,
It depends how it's voted.
yeah.
Yeah, how it's voted.
33-66 or 66-33.
I mean, yeah.
And some change.
Oh no.
33.3.
Yeah. Oh jeez. I was trying to do a poll. Oh jeez, Rick, I don't know. So, just shut up, Morty.